Hey Virgo, it's Antenna Oracle back with a reading for the first half of May for you. I am super stoked to be doing this for you guys here, and I'm glad to see that the channel's starting to get views. It's been a little bit slow going, but Virgo, I'd really appreciate it if you'd leave a like or subscribe for the channel. It would mean a lot to me if you're interested in this, or if the readings just really resonate for you. It keeps me motivated and it keeps things going for me here. With that being said, Virgo, I did start a new Love Dynamics series that I am running on this channel here. It goes over and it pairs up the signs for each person. So your sign, obviously being Earth, would match up with like Earth and Fire, or Earth and Water, or Earth and Earth, or Earth and Air, whatever it is that your prospective partner may be, so that you can potentially get a clear reading as to how your dynamic is playing with theirs and what the kind of likely outcome is between the two of you. I am excited about that series, and I think it'll be kind of a fun one for everybody. If you are interested in it, please definitely leave a comment on those videos as well. It is seriesed out under my channel, so you can easily kind of sort through it here. Virgo, with that being said, let's hop into this reading here. So, the ending energy, we have the Fool and the Chariot. The Fool and the Chariot together kind of play like this. It talks about a new adventure that you're starting. You're taking this leap of faith in a new direction, and you're all full speed ahead. You're really charging forward with it. You're feeling this connection. You're desiring it. I can tell you right away that this is a love relationship that you're looking at here, and you're moving full speed ahead in it. You're really taking your life by the reins, and you're just taking the leap of faith and saying, hey, what is meant for me is going to come, and this is going to work out because I have faith and believe in it. We have the Six of Cups with the Four of Swords. So this tells me that some of you are connecting with the past energy, while some of you may just be connecting with this kind of idea of feeling back what you may have experienced in some of your first loves. This may be a connection that really has a lot of potential for you, is kind of what you're feeling. You may be looking back and going like, wow, these feelings that I'm experiencing really remind me of some of the first times that I was in love, and it's already happening. Because we're talking about something brand new. So this is probably going to be a reading for my single Virgos, or Virgos that are, starting to attach to people kind of feeling. Virgo, this may be causing you to kind of reflect and meditate on what it was in your previous experiences that may have caused them to go away, or may have caused them to grow, and just really reflecting back on previous relationships and how they played out, and what was the good and what was the bad, and what needs to stay and what needs to go. We have the Knight of Wands here, and we have the Queen of Pentacles here showing up. The Knight of Wands talks about somebody that can be a little bit flighty and non-committal in energies. This could have been one of your previous energies. This could be people that you're used to dealing with, kind of going in and out and not being sure that they want the commitment. With you being represented here, this may be somebody that you're dealing with if it's not your own energy. However, it does talk about you being in a place of being grounded and stable towards this connection. So it looks like you're almost taming this idea of somebody that may just be kind of like the life of the party and really kind of fun, in and out, looking for a good time, not necessarily a long time. And you're starting to feel like you're kind of taming that and keeping it under control and keeping it stable. We have strength matched with strength here. So this really speaks to me that there's going to be some moments here with this person that require a lot of strength, a lot of extra strength from what you're used to. Because you may face temptations from the past. You may face previous temptations from other areas. Whatever the case may be, it is really going to push your limits and test you a lot. And this testing is to make sure that you're really being willing to commit to the entire process of this new journey, this leap of faith. We have the Devil showing up here with the King of Pentacles. Some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn male. Some of you may just be feeling like there's some chains to the past, dealing with another Earth sign here. There may be a bit of codependency that you're feeling, but we do have a partnership showing up here between the Queen and King of Pentacles, which I do think is a good thing. I think overall this is a positive thing. You may be feeling kind of some pretty lusty desires, or the desire to jump right into bed with this person. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I think if you look back at how maybe some of your previous relationships have worked, that may not be the best thing, and that may not be what you're being called to do, considering that you have strength and strength matching up here. You have the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords showing up here. I want to touch back on this here. Don't think of this as just necessarily jumping straight into bed. This could be also jumping straight into, like, lusty romantic relationships. This could be, getting the cart ahead of the horse kind of thing, as far as your relationships, and jumping into something that's just very lust driven versus having the foundations in place to really get the relationship to the place you want. Now I'm going to touch on this. The Eight of Wands with the Nine of Swords talks about communication, and to me this is communication of past anxieties. You guys maybe have been discussing some of your previous relationships, previous fears, things that you worry about, things that have held you back in the past, how people have done you wrong or dirty, things of that nature. When you're looking at situations like that and you're talking about this, may be something that is actually causing the bond, but also kind of pushing the situation along in that direction. So as you guys feel like you're getting closer because you have this thing that you're relating to, you may be still breeding in some of these old codependent habits or things of that nature. So I've been meaning to flip all these cards here right side up just for the sake of saving time, because I'm going to read them anyways, right? I need that one. Alright, we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands showing up here. So, if you are a male watcher, this may be talking about your person. However, if you're a female watcher, this may be talking about your energy. While it doesn't necessarily mean gender specific by any means, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. There just may be more female viewers, and the reading may have catered to that. So don't necessarily get caught up on the gender of this. Queen of Wands obviously is someone that's laser focused, very driven, very passionate. Queen of Cups is somebody that's very emotional, and they keep their emotions close to them in their heart. There's somebody that really feels a lot, and it has a lot of, again, passion. This is a very, very seductive combination if you're taking on this energy for you. So with that being said, we have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles showing up here. This talks about this passionate new start from where you were previously single, and kind of going through this point of feeling like, oh my God, is my harvest here? Could this actually be the one? Could this be my person? I'm in reflecting on that, but realizing that it's only come after some significant period of time that you had to kind of work through previous issues, previous heartbreaks, previous upsets, anxieties, stress, potentially even other people in the mix that may have left some sour tastes in your mouth. We have the Queen of Swords with the Judgment here. So we have all four queens showing up on this board here. And with the Knight of Wands showing up twice, Virgo, I am a little bit concerned that potentially the person that you are dealing with may be a little bit of a player. So there talks about this point where there is this rebirth from kind of keeping your head and your heart separated, and really allowing you to go back into the state of passion and emotion, where in the past maybe you've been a little bit guarded, you've been not so eager to wear your heart on your sleeve and rush into situations. This talks about the rebirth of yourself and really finding this new passion and this emotional side back in you again. And this is something that this person has sparked here. We see the Six of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords here under the Strength and Strength. This talks about somebody potentially kind of breadcrumbing you along, just giving you just enough to kind of keep you interested, but while it still kind of remains balanced. It's not somebody giving too much, and it's not somebody giving too little. They're just giving you just enough, which is really what's allowing you to break some of those previous bonds and notions. Because I feel like in the past, Virgo, you may have dealt with people that were way too needy, and you also probably dealt with people that were way too distant. You're finding a nice balance between this here, and it's allowing you to use your strength to really overcome this previous obstacle of feeling, mentally trapped, that the situation's always going to be either one or the other. You're starting to see the balance here. However, we have the Knight of Wands showing up with the King of Cups again underneath this Devil energy with the King of Pentacles. So, Virgo, you may have a couple of different people in the picture here as well. You may have somebody else that you're feeling a little bit tied to, or at least other options that keep coming in. If not, this person may also feel like they're kind of rushing towards you in a very sexualized manner. They're fun, they're flighty, they're the life of the party. It's hard not to look at them, yet they still have this emotional side to it. My advice to you, Virgo, is just to be very careful. Don't get too caught up on what it is that you're seeing, because there very well may be other people in the picture that you're unaware of at the moment. I see that with the Three of Cups as well being represented here, and the Hangman kind of showing up. This talks about you needing to take some time to really see things from all angles. Make sure that that's not a situation, because if you don't take the time to see it, you may be blindsided by it. And if you do take the time to look and see if it's there, you're going to only uncover that it's probably not. Either way, it's the best way to protect yourself. So take some time for yourself. Make sure that this person's, feeding into who you are, making sure that they're painting a clear perspective of who they are, so that you're not running into multiple other people along this path while you're opening up your heart. Virgo, I hope this reading has been helpful. If it has, please leave a like on the video. Also, a subscribe to the channel will be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time.